Hi, everybody. I'm Alicia. I wanted to hop on and do one other quick little video of a topic that's been on my heart for really a few months. It's a topic that I've been wanting to present on, and it's always a matter of timing and running around from thing to thing. But the reality is, you'll make time for things when you make time for things, right? When you determine that they're a priority. So today, this is my priority. I wanted to do a quick little video on integrity with oneself. A few months ago, it's funny, I was actually looking for a video to this very topic and I couldn't find one. I found plenty of videos on integrity. I just couldn't find one at kind of a quick little search on integrity with oneself that really fit what it was that I was trying to kind of explore. And why is this such a relevant topic? We all talk about one thing a lot of us strive for. And for those of you, by the way, who don't know me on this network, I should just quickly introduce myself. I'm Alicia Nodeman. I work in the healthcare field. I also have a skincare business. And as part of becoming a business owner over the last 2 years, I've done so much personal development as well as coaching on my teams and helping to develop others around me in so many different capacities, both in my professional healthcare identity as well as in my business owner identity. And so this concept of integrity with oneself. So, we talk about with your core values, act nice for us to generally measure integrity in the people around us, integrity with their word, or this person has great integrity. It's so easy to talk about it when it's a he or she, that person phenomenon. But what about integrity with ourselves? And this subject actually really became very relevant for me months and months ago. I was having a conversation with one of my favorite love coaches in the arena of just the self-help world and personal development world. I've done so much consultation with her. I just cherish her. Sylvia Chavez is wonderful. And we had this conversation around integrity with one's behaviors, like keeping your promises, holding true to what you say you'll do. What about things like waver us? What about the way we talk to ourselves in our heads? What about how we spend our discretionary time? What about our priorities and how we honor them despite what everybody around us wants of us, right? And I can certainly relate to how hard it is sometimes to hold steadfast and true to yourself when you've got multiple competing demands in life, right? You might have colleagues or coworkers or business partners wanting you to go somewhere or do something with them. You might have your parents or siblings or children or partner wanting you to do something else here. You might have thought to yourself, okay, I'm going to dedicate, how quickly does that time we carve out for ourselves fall to the wayside when somebody else needs us in some emergency? And in today's cell phone world, I tell you, I kind of laugh sometimes because I feel like people really expect us to be on demand 24/7, on call, just because we have cell phones that were oftentimes tied to our hips. I mean, the reality is they often are. But I tell you, I live my life such that it's kind of like just because it's there doesn't mean I have to respond to it, right? And it's okay to put it aside. I watched a great YouTube video recently. I wish I knew who the author was. I'm sorry. Upside down is still a distraction because as the person sitting across from that person, do you truly feel like they're fully present when that phone is in arm's length? And so since watching that video, I've certainly made a concerted effort to just put my phone out of sight, put it in my bag, put it away, make sure it's turned off. My body is my vessel. Do you protect it? Do you honor it? Do you cherish it? Do you feed it well? Do you nourish it in healthy ways to protect it from hardship? Do you take care of your inner child? Like, do you listen to that little voice inside that's hurt sometimes, that's wounded? Are you kind to it? Are you patient to it? Or are you harsh? Are you hard on yourself? Do you put a lot of demands on yourself that you wouldn't expect to put on other people? Do you talk to yourself in a way that you would never tolerate from somebody else? Would you talk to your friends the way that you talk to yourself? All of these fall under the umbrella in my mind of integrity. And Sylvia and I had this whole conversation about, what does that look like? And when people engage in these patterns that are not kind to themselves, is that truly how you treat yourself with that same level of care and compassion and kindness and gratitude for what you've created in your life? Then is that truly acting out of integrity with oneself? And I would challenge you to really think about that. If you let all of your personal commitments fall to the wayside because somebody's willing to give you attention, there are times, of course, where you're just generally allowing yourself to push your personal commitments, your obligations to the side because of some other competing command or demand for your attention, or feeling like somebody needs you, or feeling that you're going to fall out of somebody's good graces if you're not there at their, at every demand. And the reality is that's you losing integrity with yourself and putting a lot of power in somebody else's opinions or needs of you. So I just thought I would hop on and do a quick little video. I won't belabor the point too much here, but a few weeks about another topic that kind of fuels me. And if folks enjoy these videos, I would certainly love to continue to do them. And I hope that you get something valuable out of this. But thank you so much for your time and jumping on with me. As I continue to be in my pursuit of building my business and bringing on team members and coaching, I'm always so interested in learning, like, what are the skills and what are the influences and factors that would really drive somebody, that would inspire somebody to not only have to preserve themselves in these vital roles that we take on in our lives. So thanks again for hopping on with me. I wish you all the best and have a wonderful New Year's, everybody. Please be safe. Bye.